Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And here's Eze. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Thuram. And here's Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good running with the ball. Van der Ven. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into the middle. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He has found the way through. Very nicely done. Oh, super ball. DiMarco puts them all in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cleared without complication. Played with speed from back to front. Really fierce, close defending. So it is still 0-0. Bellingham. No way through. He's got away. Chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're not going to make any further progress now. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Eze.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. DiMarco has it in a wide... Up he goes! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Rice. It's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Oh, nice touch. That's really good defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chouameni. Olise. Olise going face to face with his great rival.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Delivers the ball. DiMarco with the short one. And that shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. It's a searching pass. And it's played forward. Haaland chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's on it. Can he get away? Olise. And the counter is on.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Eze. Rice. Olise. Oh, that's a key interception. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Played back. Thuram producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rice. And it's Thuram. Eze. And here's Eze. Brilliantly cut out. DiMarco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Rice. Tries to play it through. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And finally, he has breathed life into the game. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well,
he's been caught on it here!
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Eze. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Nicely shaped ball. DiMarco cuts out the pass. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Doué. Doué! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 21.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. France grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Elise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland. Danger averted for now. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Doué. Bellingham. Great vision. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yildiz. Can he get on the... Tries a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 41.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Vão dar os seus lugares.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberg. Chow. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he plays one through. Caught offside that time. And that has left him in a heap. And he has been fouled there. Dani Olmo, Eric Garcia, and he's picked it up out wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
France really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, there's a probing ball. Konate does really well to win the ball there. I think we're just about done here. Tonali. Yildiz. Now it's Doué. Haaland receives it in a good position. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Kudus. Threads one in. Dani Olmo tries a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Haaland voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
We have already started here. Out of play for a throw.
Looks to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Saint-Maximin.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
Rice. And he's chosen to go back. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Szoboszlai.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Chouameni. Van de Ven. And it's Chouameni. Nicely weighted ball.
There's the shot! Goal! France!
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Szoboszlai. Now it's Olise. And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
And here's the chance to counter.
Casabia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's neat.
He's on it, can he get away? Takes a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice with the short one.
Now it's Rice. DiMarco receives it in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
France have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Oh, nice one too. Very tries a shot. Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Casapia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's DiMarco.
Vinicius Junior.
Haaland. France look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Van Dijk.
There were better options before the ball was lost.
Easy to save from up here, I know. Hoisted upfield by the keeper, and he was quick to react. France do have a chance to counter here. Olise.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Chance here to counter. Rice. And the pass is intercepted. Olise.
Nice bit of trickery.
Soboslai
Drives it in.
Saint-Maximin
Is flagged offside.
Can he get it through? He's in a great position here.
Nice control.
There's a chance, surely!
He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Haaland!
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short.
Now it's Rice. He is just caressing the ball. DiMarco.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd.
So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the second half gets underway. Nice sequence of passes, this. Van Dijk. Driven forward. Haaland might just make this. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. Bensebaini makes the interception. Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Eze. And here's Haaland. Now Thuram. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Danger averted for now. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Saint-Maximin. Bellingham. Bellingham plays it in. Konate getting this one clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's played. Shot a goal! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Pedri. That is lovely. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland, he has found a way through.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Szoboszlai pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 7, número 41, número 15, número 32.
Goes forward.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 22,
Van de Beek.
número 38.
And it's
Número
Bellingham.
19. Número 11.
Rafinha.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Tonali. Gravenberg. And it's Grimaldo. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's nice. And he's whipped it across. And the ball is out of play. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Hakimi. Ekitike. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Van der Ven. Cross to the back post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Doué. Threads one in. Yildiz. Grimaldo gets into some space. Alex Grimaldo delivers. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Oh, nice touch. And he lines up a cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up.
Vai proceder uma substituição. O número 14 sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 6. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Oh, smashing header! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, vamos todos cantar os parabéns para o nosso menino aniversariante de hoje.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's DiMarco. Thuram. He's gone for goal! Against the crossbar. And they can counter here. Threads one in. That has been cut short. DiMarco. Rice tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Long ball upfield. And it's Mingueza. Look at the space here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Played in deep.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Szoboszlai. Olise. Caresses it through. Rice. Now DiMarco. Vinicius Junior. And it's DiMarco. Now Thuram. Now it's Alvarez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Osimhen. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai. João Neves. Here's Tchouaméni. And it's Eze. And it's Timber. Now João Neves. Now it's Haaland.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's worked it through. João Neves. Great vision. Oh, that's a shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
France with the corner, there first. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Szoboszlai. Tchouaméni. And it's Timber. Timber's cross. That's a decent clearance. Van Dijk. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Eze. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Half-time getting close now. And it's Neves. Rice. That's Eze. Now that's well seen too. Knocks it into space. Szoboszlai lays it forward. It's a searching pass. That's really well manoeuvred. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break. And the action is back underway.
Casabia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nice sequence of passes this. Played back in. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Akanji. Just eases him off the ball. Tchouaméni. And it's Neves. Olise. That's an imaginative pass. He's ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's gone backward here. Oh, shooting chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
No, that's been intercepted. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thuram. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's intervened well there. Now it's DiMarco. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 15.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
So, the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And it's Doué. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking to play him in.
Casapia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well read, nice interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost... Goes for a shot! Mingueza is there, and he can get that clear.
Vai-se proceder uma substituição. O número 18, número 32, número 17,
Traumeri.
número 41. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 9.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Número 13. Número 19.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Hakimi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Casapia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he welcomes it in. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, nicely intercepted.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Traumeri. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then?